Welcome, everybody, to the HexCast, the new edition of the HexCast, actually, the one I've been working on and spending about 2 months making. So, this is the other half, and this is a big part of the half. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Tilted Siege. I'm friends with Hex. Just live right down the road. I'm going to be the co-host of the pod, doing a little anime and anime culture, things like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's the deal right now before we get the whole format.
You can follow
together.
me at Tilted Siege, by the way.
You're also in the Discord, though.
Oh, I am in the Discord app. I've been sneaking in there. I've been watching some of you guys on that that one channel. I don't know if I'm supposed to mention that channel or not.
You can mention any channel you want.
NSFW channel.
This is 100% on my mods. I told them they can make whatever they want.
You guys are wild. Shout out to the Discord channel. I've been following that for a while though. But yeah. Anyways, that's me.
So you were actually newer to watching anime, so it's perfect too. That's part of the reason why I wanted to put him in the cast to begin with, because it's easy to ricochet things off of back and forth. And even if I make reviews, as I did have a podcast before, which I've had it independently. I've had it with Mikey Hansen, wherever the hell he is. I don't think he has a channel anymore. I don't think he does YouTube anymore. I guess he decided to quit. He actually lived in Japan for a while too, so it was really cool to discuss some things with him, because he's literally he did an internship over in Japan. So like,
was that the one that I think I watched one episode of that?
You may. It would have just been.
Did you only do one, or
we did like three or two? Yeah, 3 or 2, something like that.
Cool.
So
I know I listened to one.
Yeah, so it's similar to this. I mean, so let's see. What do you have?
So just real quick, guys, a little bit of my background, just kind of what Hex was saying, is that I'm not really, I watched some of the classic animes, Dragon Ball Z, the Pokemon, Digimon, little bit of Inuyasha here and there, things like that. Naruto, I haven't watched entirely, but I watched some episodes with my best friend, who's actually his brother.
Older brother.
Yeah, his older brother is my best friend.
They've never seen him, but I've mentioned him. They've never once seen him, though.
That's how we got connected here. So, so I have kind of a really basic background, of anime, and I've been really getting into it lately. The last probably 2-3 seasons, I've been really, especially since My Hero and Black Clover came out. Those are the two that I really kind of got into.
That's your pride and joy.
Yeah, those are the two that I love, and I'm come to start loving shonens and things like that. So, I guess Hex thought that it was a good idea to bring me in because it's a fresh perspective, a fresh set of eyes on the anime, on animes as a whole and culture as well. So yeah, I'm gonna basically be asking a lot of questions, and it's a free-form way for Hex to give you guys some more content. So,
Black Clover's your baby.
Black Clover.
It's one of the first shows that you actually got in on. So I literally expected. I was like, he's gonna like Black Clover because it's the first shonen you've seen.
Yeah. So, well, I wouldn't say it's the first shonen that I've seen.
You guys been invested in,
but it's the first that I've been really yeah. And the funny part is I watched the first 15 episodes, and at first I wasn't majorly,
right around there.
I actually took a huge break from it. I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna keep watching this. It's really slow. It's kind of boring. The guy yells all the damn time. Asta yelling drove me absolutely insane. And so I took a long break from it, and then whenever I got back into it, I think part of it was that I was able to binge to catch up, and that was that was super clutch.
Binge is the best way to watch anything. Binge is always the best way to watch anything. Yeah. But except I don't know, I don't get a binge often. I have a lot to binge on now, but I also have a lot to catch up on, which I'm planning on doing that this week. It's this week.
Bro, you better binge. There's so much good stuff happening.
I see that text of that one show. I can't remember what the title was even. That's really good animation, actually. Looking at it, I didn't expect it to actually have good animation, but it actually did. It had good animation. I was actually impressed.
Am I supposed to find out what show this is right now? Hold on, I'll look.
It could be either one.
I'll look.
I can't remember.
Are you talking about a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking Fire Force?
No. I literally texted it to you yesterday with a screenshot of the image. Oh, here it is. My name is Adlet Meyer. Is that the strongest man in the world?
I see it now.
Yeah.
Via Rock
I don't even know if that's a seasonal or if that's just a original by Crunchyroll. I have no idea. I just saw
So
it.
that's
and I
is
liked
the
it.
name Raka Braves of the Six Flowers, the strongest man in the world? That's the full
That's
name.
probably the title.
Or is it? Oh, this is a quote. My name is
Japan.
Adlet Mayer,
Japan likes
the
them
strongest
really
man in the world.
I don't know if it would be that. I don't know if it's gonna sound like that. Maybe more straightforward.
Hire me, voice actors. Hire me.
It may be more like, nah, it's probably a light pitch, light toned. Yeah, it's definitely a light pitch, light tone.
So you were watching that, or
no? I'm going to. I hope.
And you're hearing that it's got some good stuff.
Well, the clip had really good animation for what it was, and it kind of gave me the Shingeki no Bahamut vibe, and that vibe alone makes me. Yeah, I love Shingeki no Bahamut.
I'm gonna add this to the list
adore.
of many things that I need to
I
put
adore.
on my Crunchyroll.
I adore Shingeki no Bahamut.
Hold on, sorry, we're taking live notes here.
I skipped 37 takes on this.
Say what?
Just audio. So, what's more so community-based questions, or what did you have written down? Because I just let you do the whole outline.
Okay,
I didn't get to it.
So, okay. So first of all, I mean, I guess I just have some questions about like the culture of anime and the anime fan base and manga fan base, light novel fan base, things like that. So it seems to me, now this is just from an outsider's perspective, that there are I don't know how to word this exactly. There's a lot of people, I'm just going to put it bluntly because that's what I do. There's a lot of people in the anime culture that I've seen so far that are just like kind of upfront, in your face, like, if you don't read mangas and you don't listen to the sub and if you're not if you don't know about the LNs, light novels, I know that now. I didn't know what that was at first. Like, there's just people that are like truthers, which I respect that in any hobby or any group of people. Like, I mean, you see it everywhere. Beer connoisseurs can be the same way, you know.
IPAs versus the
I like beers a lot, but it can be the same way. But there's a lot of people like that, it seems, that are like, if you don't have this certain set of qualifications, then you're not an expert, blah, 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 and your opinion doesn't matter. Screw you.
Okay.
To that, what do you say?
All right. First, I say we're going to cut right here really quick because I need to backtrack because I started the track. Everything's recorded. Nothing's broke, but I do need to, I think, backtrack the audio really quick.
So we're stopped right now?
No, we're still going right now. I'm
Oh.
about to stop it right now, and then I'm going to literally save the audio and then start up another audio.
Okay, the train is coming to a halt.
Yes. No, but to come back and actually answer that question. That's the biggest thing, because, see, I originally reviewed dubs. Like, I would wait. I'd be like 3 weeks behind. Like, everyone else is reviewing subbed anime. This is like when I first started like reviewing. And I'm like, holy shit, I got to catch up. So that's why I went to subbed. But I do still watch dubbed, but I do prefer to watch subbed because I focus better.
Well, I mean, I watch some subs. It's not like I'm saying no, never. But like sometimes I prefer it the other way. Like,
It's I think it all just depends. You know, who's voice acting what? Are they a good voice actor? It's I mean, at the end of the day, it all depends on the performance. I mean, I kind of find it's hard to say like subs so much better in some aspects because like you're not gonna catch up on or catch some certain things because it's a different language. So, like you don't. I mean, yeah, a lot of times I think if they're really good, you can just understand. You know they express themselves through the tone of their voice. So yeah, sometimes it's like, yeah, that sounds, I don't know what he's saying, but like it fits the atmosphere. But then I think some dubs are the same way. But I think a lot of the dubbed issues are sometimes they script it differently and it comes out odd. Like it just straight up comes out odd.
That makes
I
sense.
feel like.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think it's necessarily because it's necessarily superior. I mean, it all just comes down to, because you got to think about at the same time, what you don't understand, like in the Japanese voice acting, like sometimes you're not going to understand, like, hey, that sounded kind of choppy, that sounded kind of, off. But you're going to understand that in American language because you're going to be able to catch it because it's your language. So like, you understand the language, like, so you don't even understand, like, when a Japanese voice actor messes up. There's certain aspects that you'll never.
But isn't it true that there are times there might be times, believe it or not, yes or no, that the English dubbed version is better than the Japanese sub.
The shows I would reference to, though, when saying that would be Heiju Jinsan and Grimgar was really good. I messed up on one of the characters.
Heiju Jinsu no Grimgar.
Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash is an American translation. It's really good. I mean, my hero's really good.
This is like the
I've
fourth
watched
time
both.
he's referenced Heiju Jinsu, by the way.
Grimgar
trying to get me to watch
It's a beautiful, it's the aesthetics. It's a beautiful show. But another great dubbed, I mean, Norga. I mean, it's a good dub in my opinion. Tokyo Ghoul, I thought was excellent. I thought its dub was excellent. I thought it had one of the best. Whenever Kaneki's like refusing to accept he's a ghoul, I think it's one of the best voice acting scenes in anime. I think it's really well done.
I really like that show. That was one of the few animes that I did watch.
Tokyo Ghoul Re is horrible though,
but I did not finish. That show.
Don't finish it. It's not even worth your time.
I heard the last season was terrible.
It's not worth your time at all. But if I look at like Snafu is a great sub. Like Snafu, like it's awesome. Like, but ReZero is a great sub. ReZero subbed is one of those subs I don't think that can be like. I've seen it dubbed and like it's better than what I thought, but like it has to be subbed. I think there's some shows that are like Full Metal Alchemist. No one's complaining about Full Metal Alchemist's dub. No one's complaining about that show's dub.
Do people complain about like My Hero is a big one right now? That's like, are people complaining about that?
No, not that I know of. No.
Or like Black Clover. Do people bitch about? Am I allowed to cuss?
The voice acting?
Am I allowed to cuss on the pod?
I mean, I say worse.
I don't know. Sorry.
I mean, like, what do you mean, like the voice acting?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Because they fixed it. They went in and changed it up. the sub version too. It changed drastically.
So while we're on this topic, I was gonna bring it up. I did a little review on Cautious Hero, but there's a little section of my review that's on this specific topic. So let me bring it up real quick. I showed you this the other day. I thought it was hilarious. So what I'm doing is I watched Cautious Hero originally on subs because it came out first, and I was just like, whatever, I'm watching subbed. And then I saw that it came out with the dubbed version, so I was like, I want to watch the dub just to see. And that's whenever. So what I do is I'm gonna take my notes during the dubbed version because I can listen. I don't focus well, so I can listen and write at the same time, and I don't have to worry about reading everything correctly. So, anyways, episode 2, Cautious Hero, subbed translation. Hold on, I'm not ready yet. Dubbed translation. Nah, bro, I haven't finished blasting out my quads.
See, the issue. I don't know what the theme of that show is. Like, I don't know, like, if one of the main ideas is to be funny or not. I don't even know if it's a comedy.
It is.
A comedy?
I'll get more into it whenever I do it.
It is a comedy?
Unless you want me to. Yes, it's so good.
So in that scenario, I would give the W to the dub.
Me too.
But, there's some times where, like, a show, like, they totally missed the atmosphere.
But the thing is with that one, what my point is that in the dubbed version, maybe it's because I'm American and I'm not picking up on the verbal cues of like the subbed version, but it seems more like the characters have more to them. Like they have more characteristic, more tone to their voice. On
the dubbed version. Yeah, that's part of the thing. I think
I can pick it up. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It is. It is. Like it definitely is. Like
jokes.
Believe me when I say it is. It's 100% is.
Yeah.
I've noticed it. Just like I don't know. Like you're not gonna be able to catch like some instances where whenever a Japanese actor is trying to express themselves, like you can like do the best ones like. Once again, I have to refer to ReZero because it's one of the most expressive shows given the theme of it, given how dark it is and some of the events that happen. Like it's just it's gruesome at times. They have to be like you have to hit it. Like you have to be expressive and you have to nail it. You can't mess up on those shows, no matter who you are. And like it's just so like I don't understand like what they're saying. I get to see subbed, but I still can't pronounce syllable for syllable what they're saying. It sounds like it's gonna sound to some it's gonna sound mumbly kind of
right.
And that's not that's just a barrier. I mean I'm sure we sound mumbly to them too, but. I've noticed with like some shows like you can't like you'll catch it, but then other shows like you won't catch it because like in certain like sequences in or certain events, a show is gonna like it can be more lighthearted, like a slice of life. Whenever a character is given a certain way to act, they can act two different ways. Let's say that it's just a situation like it could go either way, and you're just kind of like, did they hit that?
Yeah.
Or didn't they hit that?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you don't know which way they're supposed to express themselves.
I have no way how to. I have no idea how to judge whether or not a voice actor on a subbed show is good or not. And I think generally it just comes from whether or not they.
The more you watch, it's just a time thing.
I think generally it's like for whether or not they're able to make you feel the emotion that is being meant to be felt.
The more you watch, the more you like catch up on it. I mean, that's just kind of natural. The more you're around anyone, you're gonna pick up on things.
Right.
So like the more you hear the voice, like you may not like recognize it, but you'll have some familiarity with it, and that's probably whenever you'll be able to tell. Are they hitting it or are they missing it?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just my opinion on that. But what's I mean, other than that though, I mean, I think the YouTube community can be stressful in terms of reviewing, because sometimes like now I think overall, like whenever I like review something, it's like, okay, I need to find the perfect balance of not being subjective. Like I can't just go with my own interest. So I always try I try to take everything into consideration: music, characters, writing in terms of character development, characterization, explaining why the character is who they are. Other things I look at are, of course, art, visuals, of course, animation. But like voice acting is huge, because I mean, some characters got it, some characters don't.
Right.
And there's new ones coming in and out. And sometimes it's not even their fault, because like there's this director. In anime, there's directors that devote who's going to be watching what and who's going to be doing what, who needs to watch what scene in order to voice act said scene.
Right.
And I think a lot of times, sometimes they mess up. Sometimes maybe they give a character the wrong role, and they sound like crap. And it's not that character. It's not that voice actor's fault. It's they were given that role in some instances.
Yeah.
Sometimes maybe they dropped the ball, but that's not usually the case. Directors know what they can do. I mean, they're professionals for a reason. It's not like it just came out of thin air. I mean that's just my take. And I think we actually have to go to another break.
Take a quick break.
I think it's another one.
I gotta take a pee anyway. So
Jesus. All right, we'll be right back.